American Indian Record Repository, Lenexa, Kansas. That's where you need to go. That's where your land patents are at. That's where your family shit is at. You want to know? BLM and GLO have been flooded. The websites have been down several times this November of last year till now. You from the South, the Mid-South? Go there. Request your records for your family. You know your grandfather. You know your great-grandfather. You know your great-great-grandfather. Hell, a lot of us know our great-great-great-great-grandfather. Do the work. They're going to show you your land patents. They also know the lineage. Remind you, those birth certificates that say African American, colored, and Negro, they know who you are. You were dead on paper so they could keep drawing money off of you, but you're an American Indian. That's just all it is. Ain't nobody on this planet been more reclassified than us. You're an American Indian, baby. You got the privilege of having a birth certificate. The other things that other people, non-citizens, do not. You are not a non-citizen. This is your land. This is your legacy. This is your birthright. Look up your records. Get your documentation. A lot of us also have what is called military records because they kept up with every American Indian that also served in the war. Remember, World War I, World War II of your ancestors. That's why all of them were in war, but they never were able to carry a gun. Pearl Harbor, my great-great-grandfather was sitting in Pearl Harbor on a ship cleaning pots and pans and shit because they wouldn't let a nigga have a gun. Yes. That's how they did us. Because they needed those sacrifices to lock us into the land, to keep the curse on us. That's when also, too, it went from American Indian and white to colored and Negro. Check the timelines. All of this shit is in line for us to be in a very, very comfortable situation, to stay out the way. But as you see these judges and lawyers and doctors and people in charge just falling for all of the stuff they do, because a lot of these folks own a part of that prison, and they were sending you to prison because they got paid for it. Not because you were actually guilty. You were guilty because you were born. Woo. You were guilty because you were the heir apparent to the land, and they couldn't stand that about you. You were guilty because you're God walking on this land. And I love how they turning on each other. My boy here, Bill Quitter, he said, goddamn it, you gonna open my shit, I open to everybody's shit. I tell on everybody. See, that's in Arkansas. If we gonna go down, we gonna go down together. That's what I love about Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is a nigga. He do nigga shit. And when you put him in a nigga environment with nigga shit going on, he gonna show you he the top nigga. Cause I heard something on one of these podcasts the other day. Two dudes was arguing, and another grown ass man told another grown ass man he would take his ass after he got through fighting him. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of nasty Brokeback Mountain bullshit is that? And y'all, my color, talking like that? You gonna fight him and take his ass? That sounds like some Roman gladiator bullshit. Where did you pick that up, sir?
Prison.
You're going to beat him up and take his ass. This is what we doing nowadays. That's why I keep that Celtic. You best believe. There's one here. There's one in my boot. There's one in my goddamn purse. Oh, this has been the craziest work I've been seeing for the past couple of months. But it's also bringing out exactly who people are. And when they show you who they are, believe them. Don't second guess that shit. Take them for exactly what they did and what they fucking said. There was no snow in Utah, Montana, or up in the Colorado mountains this year. So that means that there's going to be water shortages. Do you get me? No snow in Alaska, Utah, Montana, and Colorado. Where do you think your water comes from? It has to melt, come down, get into the river. The Mississippi River. The Nile River. So if there was no snow, that means there's no water. It's going to be really, really dry. So that means that a lot of crops and stuff might not make it this year. Famine, floods, fire. I don't miss. Prepare yourselves. Get those seeds out, get those gardens going, get that land tilled. For those of us down here that are getting pretty good weather, 60s and shit, start planning out your gardens. Start planning out what you're going to do. Make an effective plan. Some of y'all need to go get some goats and some chickens while y'all be laughing at me. Some of y'all need to be going to buy a whole cow. Have meat in your freezer. But who am I to judge? I just know shit.